can tell by the title, is going to be an FA Cup talk video basically. What I'm going to do is go through all the results. Obviously we had the round of 16 most recently. Is that right? Yeah, something like that. And then I'm going to talk about the draw, the fixtures, and then maybe talk a little bit about who I think's going to win, who I'd like to see in the final, etc. Before we get into it, I'll just let you know some of the video plans I have. The next video will be another squad builder challenge video. I know the last video I did before this one was a squad builder challenge video, but I've got the footage, so it would be a shame not to use it. Also, it was an easy one to film, and I'm away this weekend, so can't film any more videos. But that will go up on Friday or Saturday, and we should have another video out Monday or Tuesday after that. So yeah, we've got a squad builder challenge video. Then I think I'm gonna do a Champions League talk video. Obviously, we've had the first legs, of the knockout stages. So I think I'll do like a roundup of them and then predict who I think will go through, what the second leg results will be, stuff like that. And then I had a really good request from mate, I'm really sorry, you know who you are, I don't have your name written down. I'll be sure to give you a shout out when I do the video, to talk about the recent upgrades on FIFA Ultimate Team. If you don't know, they've done like a ratings refresh kind of thing, and they've actually downgraded some people as well, players as well, so I'll do a video just talking about that, whether I agree, disagree, and my reasons, etc. So, and then after that we'll just see what happens. I might do another if I was, maybe, but we'll see. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so let's just get straight into this. Nice little video, won't be too long, but hopefully it's still relaxing and interesting enough for you. So we'll begin with the Saturday early kickoff, Burnley against Lincoln City, and amazingly Lincoln did win. I mean, they knocked out Ipswich. I thought, fair play, you know, Ipswich, although they're mid-table in the Championship, still, you know, over 50 places higher than Lincoln, or something like that. And then they knocked out Brighton, who were, you know, fighting for the top spot in the Championship, so, you know, I was getting serious. And then I saw they were drawn against Burnley, and I really fancied them, and they got an 89th-minute winner. It was quite, well, firstly it was amazing to watch the goal go in, but it was almost quite comical because goal line technology was used, wasn't it? And like there was sort of that moment where all the players like were 95% sure going over the line, so they were celebrating, and most of the fans were celebrating, but they weren't sure. So some people were like, didn't know whether to celebrate or not. But obviously it did go over the line. I'm not too sure who scored it, but it came from a corner, I believe, and there was a looping header, and then he came in at the back post and headed it over the line. Absolutely fantastic to see a team like that progress, and I think, is it like first time a non-league team's reached the quarterfinals since 1914 or something like that? I could be completely wrong with that. It was along those lines. Correct me if I am wrong. But yeah, that was really amazing to see, and they do progress into the next round. Next we have Huddersfield 0, Manchester City 0. Not going to say much about this, to be honest. It's pretty embarrassing that City can't get a result there, and they've consequently got to have a which is just a bit annoying, isn't it, for them, because, you know, it's less fitness and all that. So yeah, I'm sure Guardiola will be fuming, but yeah, 0-0 in that game. Decent result for Huddersfield, and brilliant for the fans as well, because, you know, they get an away trip to the Etihad, which would be a great experience, even if they lose 10-0. But you never know with the cup. Then we have Middlesbrough against Oxford United. Now, Middlesbrough did go 2-0 up, didn't they? I know it was a Grant Ledbetter penalty after Downing was fouled in the box. I can't remember who got the other one for Borough. But then, so they were 2-0 up, you know, expected the cruise, and then Oxford scored 2 in the space of like 5 minutes, I think, and yeah, pulled it back to 2-2, which was absolutely amazing to see. But in the end, the Premier League team pulled through, and Stuani scored a winner in the last 5 minutes of the match. So that saw Middlesbrough through, but, you know, fair play to Oxford. A lot of teams would have folded 2-0 down away to a Premier League side, but they didn't. They fought back, gave their fans, you know, 2 goals, gave them really something to cheer about, and I'm sure Oxford United fans, if any of you are watching, I'm sure you're pretty proud of your team, and I'm sure it would have been an amazing sort of day out for Oxford fans. Would have been a great match to be at. But yeah, fair play, Middlesbrough got the result in the end, but, you know, Oxford did well, but just not well enough in the end. And then we have another upset, although can you really call it an upset anymore? We have Millwall beating Leicester by 1 goal to 0. Now, I say, is it an upset? Of course it's an upset. Millwall are in League One, Leicester are the Premier League champions, but obviously Leicester aren't doing as good this season, but I think that's irrelevant. You look at the quality Leicester still have in their side, it should be, you know, it should have been a walk in the park on paper, and Millwall were down to 10 men as well for a large portion of the game, but they couldn't, and I believe it was Cummings scored a 89th minute winner, and it was a really well taken goal, to be fair. You know, his dribbling was really good, and then he just sort of curled it into the bottom left hand corner past Sealer. So yeah, that was fantastic, and, you know, it's great to see. You know, I know there's so much stuff to do with safety in football nowadays. I think it's kind of ridiculous, so I love it when, you know, there's pitch invasions at the end of the game. Don't agree with it during the game, but after, you know, fans have the right to celebrate, and why not celebrate on the pitch? But yeah, credit to Millwall. They've now knocked out, I saw this thing, they've knocked out 3 Premier League teams out of the cup now, and Millwall in League One have beaten more Premier League teams in 2017 than Liverpool have. So there you go, Liverpool fans. Nice little fact for you there. But yeah, very, very good result for Millwall. And then we have Wolves versus Chelsea, which finished 2-0 to Chelsea. Just a pretty standard game, really. Pedro got the first one and Costa got the second. Just really not much to say. You'd expect the result. You know, Chelsea were okay. Fabregas was very good, I thought. Yeah, not much to say. The favourites in that game did win. So now we move on to Sunday's 2 games. Firstly, Tottenham beat Fulham at Fulham by 3 goals to 0. A Harry Kane hat-trick, sealing their place in the next round. Yeah, you know, Fulham are a decent side. They're doing pretty well in the Championship, but yeah, you'd expect Spurs to walk over them, and they did. Eriksen was absolutely fantastic. His delivery for the first 2 goals was phenomenal, and Kane's movement was very good, albeit against Championship defenders, I know, but still, his movement was still very good. So yeah, not really much to say. Good on Kane for getting a hat-trick, well taken third, again showing good movement to run, like, spring the offside trap, and plant it in the bottom right corner. But so yeah, next round they go. And then we have Blackburn Rovers 1, Manchester United 2. Blackburn took the lead in this game, didn't they? With what I thought was an absolutely quality goal. Marvin Emnes, who, you know, I think he was with Swansea. I think he's still at Swansea, just on loan maybe. But he did some brilliant skill and like held the ball and then played a really like sneaky pass through to Danny Graham, obviously a bit of a Premier League reject himself, who finished it brilliantly, to be fair, with his left foot into the far top right hand corner. Really good goal. And even Jose Mourinho, he sort of pulled a face, like nodded and then just applauded because it was a well worked goal, to be fair. But it didn't take too long for United to respond. And Mkhitaryan found Rashford with an immaculate pass, and Rashford rounded the keeper and drew United level. And then United needed the substitute, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, to crop up with the winner. Again, a really nice finish, but is what you expect from Zlatan, a player of his quality against defenders as poor as Blackburn's. You'd expect him to score those goals. I would say should have been easier for United, and you know, Blackburn are terrible, or the quality United have, or they had to rely on Ibra and Pogba, blah blah blah, but they got through in the end. And you know, the cup is different to the league. There's a reason Blackburn aren't in the same league as United, but there's also a reason they got to the same round as United in the cup. So if you look at it that way, anything can happen, literally. And then finally, we have the Monday night game between Sutton United and Arsenal. And Arsenal, yes, did win 2-0. How boring. I think we were all, apart from Arsenal fans, rooting for a cup upset here, but I don't think realistically it was ever going to happen. I don't think. But fair play to Sutton, they had chances, excited the crowd at times, but you know, it was just a standard performance for Arsenal, really. I mean, the highlight for me was just their second keeper, the massive guy, I can't remember his name, but as soon as all three subs had been made, just started eating a pie on the bench. Like, that really is magic of the cup, just him sat on the bench eating a pie. But I think he's now resigned or got kicked out or something, because there was like a bet special on for him to eat a pie during the match, and he saw it and thought, oh, I'll just do it for a laugh. But some of his friends apparently bet on it or something like that, I don't know. So it's just a bit funny, but you know, still pretty hilarious to watch. But fair play to Sutton to getting this far, and 2-0 against one of the best teams in the country. You should hold your heads high. That's not a bad result. So, the draw. So firstly we have Middlesbrough versus Huddersfield City. I think obviously City will progress, as they are at home in the replay. And away to Middlesbrough, can't see them having any troubles against a side that struggled to beat League One Oxford United. I see City progressing there. Arsenal v Lincoln City. Wow, what a trip that'll be for Lincoln. It just keeps getting better and better. First Ipswich at home, then Brighton at home, then Burnley away, now Arsenal. Who knows? I don't even want to predict that. Arsenal really should be winning, obviously, but Lincoln, they've knocked out a Premier League side and two good Championship sides. Who knows what they can do? The belief in that team, you know, who knows? I don't even want to guess, but I'm gonna say Lincoln. I think they can get a draw, but then I think if it goes to a replay, Arsenal will be ruthless and win. And then we have Tottenham Hotspur versus Millwall. Wow, that is gonna be a brilliant game. It'll be really feisty. Obviously, I expect Spurs to win, but it'll be a really good game. I just hope. I mean, this is maybe me jumping the gun, but I hope the police can, you know, manage it, and I hope both sets of fans don't sort of rise to, you know, get caught up in the heat of the moment, and do anything rash or stupid. Like, I hope they just there's no afters or bitter feelings or anything like that, which Millwall fans are arguably renowned for, but I hope it's all good, but should still be a very interesting tie. And then we have Chelsea versus Manchester United. Wow. I mean, so we're guaranteed to have one of the favourites out. I don't know who I fancy in that. I think United could do it. I think Jose knows the league is out of reach, so he'll aim for top 4, but then, you know, a trophy in his first year would be brilliant. You know, are they defending champions? I can't remember if they beat Palace in the FA Cup or the Carling Cup or whatever it's called now. I'm not too sure, but I maybe fancy United in that, but Chelsea, you know, at the same time, they're not top of the Premier League for no reason. So, in the final, I'd love to see a Spurs-Arsenal final, but I'd love to see Lincoln at Wembley. That would be absolutely amazing. How amazing for their club, for their fans, and I think their manager, like a few months before, like beating Ipswich or something, was a PE teacher. Like, it's just absolutely crazy. So I really hope they progress. I doubt they will. So if they don't, I'd like a Spurs-Arsenal final if possible. But yeah, we'll see. Should be pretty interesting. So guys, sorry, it's a bit of a short video this evening, but you know, hopefully you found it interesting, relaxing and whatever. Please do leave a like if you did enjoy it, and please leave a comment down below responding to the results or the draw, who you think's gonna win, etc. Leave a comment. And as always, for those newcomers, do subscribe if you're new. And until the next video, guys,